It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door.
Heard Crocker's running the embassy. Guy's funny, and not in a hee-haw way, more like a seesaw with his politics.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons? I'm afraid those are the rules. How frightfully uncouth. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay. They'll be handled with the utmost security in our bank.
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Morning. Top Shelf is the premier...
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you? What? Oh my God, where? What in creation is the matter with you? Ain't you ever been a parent? Ain't you ever been worried you lost someone? You got a real sick sense of humor.
bar on the strip. The drink...
You got a lot of nerve sticking around here. If I didn't... You're dead right, it's serious. Now I take... Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened. My boy, Ted, he was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful. I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible. That's between... But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of...
are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
Welcome to Top Shelf. The drinks cost twice as much during happy hour, but they draw... Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Any idea how somebody gets into the White Glove Society? Have to know somebody?
There are a lot of rumors going around about the White Glove Society. I
There are
heard
a lot
they
of
used to
rumors
be
going around
tribals.
about the White Glove Society. I heard they
Top
used to be
Shelf is the premier
tribals.
bar on the strip. The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
I hear a
Those
troublesome
masks
Legion
make
camp
me
got
nervous.
razed to the
Is there
ground.
something
Did you
wrong
see
with their
Heck
faces?
Gunderson, the Brahmin Baron at the bar? He may be a wayfinder, but his taste...
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
Any idea how somebody gets into the
To
White
eat
Glove
at the
Society?
Gourmand is
Have
to
to know
eat in
somebody?
salad.
A bathhouse.
I can't
The
bring
salts in
myself
the
to
water
eat
work to
anywhere else.
balance
I've
the
heard you
body
have
and
to make
fuels.
reservations at the Gourmand years in advance. Morning.
Humbly at your service. How much? Is the...
Those masks make me nervous. Is there something wrong with their faces? Top Shelf is the premier bar on the strip. The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or... So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I do, but one can hardly call it work. I suppose it is and as its founder, I suppose it falls to me. This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume. There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by... Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? And that young group... A man? Well, then this... Well, this can't be. I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it... You see? The White Glove Society... Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not... Though we haven't always been the White Glove. But that's all changed now. You disgust me. How dare you say such a filth...
Hey,
Greetings.
How may I be of service, sir? Private investigator. Ah, yes. This was about the missing bride. Such an... If I might pry, have you... Good. I hope that young man... Ordinarily, we don't give out guest information. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole... If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you. I do, but I need someone I know I can rely on. Perhaps if you made more of a name for yourself. Ah, yes. Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of... I'm in a bind. I've been planning... He's got a powerful and... Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the... He cut ties with his family and left their estate. Unfortunately, the trap my sub... I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need... I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well... With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. If you could send him here or knock him out with this, and drag him into the dumpster next to his house... Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all... But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you... No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here's... The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. How may I be of service, sir?
Someone's looking to cash their chips early. If I get gangrene before we find a doctor,
Come on. You like
wouldn't
that?
say no to a stim pack. Got more pain in me than blood. It's ringing like an alarm clock.
Word is, you're getting popular in the Strip.
Hey.
Did you know the Strip's all stirred up lately? Hello.
Over here. Come on.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
Tell me good news. That's what they call themselves, the folk that... Some of... Yep, got a whole... Used to just have the one ranch, but now everywhere I go, folk...
How do you fare?
The NCR appreciates good citizens like you.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. Smooth and easy, just the way I... Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? I wonder where Benny ran off to.
Hello.
Hello. When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling. Welcome aboard.
I bet it feels real nice to be carrying those weapons around on the Strip. That damn Mr. House has forbid any NCR military personnel from carrying any sort of firearms on the Strip. Well, except for Captain Pappas. Mr. House still doesn't trust the NCR. A word of advice. The Securitrons won't put up with any funny... This your first time on the Strip? Well, it's time to pop your Vegas cherry, friend. I'm sure I can give you a bit more information about the... Well, there's Vault 21 and the NCR Embassy. Both places are located on the south side of the Strip. Vault 21 is a small hotel and gift shop. It's not as nice as the casinos, but... The NCR Embassy is the headquarters for the NCR on the Strip. The ambassador and his... Well, there's the Lucky 38, Ultralux, Gamora, and the Tops. The Ultralux is the nicest casino on... If you... Done. That's where Mr. Howe...
Enjoy your time on the Vegas Strip.
Watch out!
What was that for?
Get some!
Maybe I should switch to a squirt gun. Time for some get even.
Beg your pardon, but could I... My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. But...
Watch out! Watch out!
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Whoa!
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground. It smells so good in here. Like the air is cleaner than it is outside.
I'm so relaxed. Too bad I can't stay longer. But who can at these prices? I'm so relaxed. Too bad I can't stay longer. But who can at these prices?
Who are you? So was the man I'm supposed to be meeting here. Where is he? The devil he did? He was supposed to meet me days ago. Are you in Mortimer's Oh my goodness me. They'll be watching everyone close. The girl, the one who disappeared. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing. Yes, the White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans. But we weren't. Mortimer and some of the others have. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded. It wasn't enough. Lately they've gone for... I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please. He's alive, as far as I know. We're trying to keep him fresh. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private sector. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, with no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway. I don't know exactly, I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with... It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access... I could sponsor you as an honorary member, but I don't know that you've achieved the level of status that would gain the Society's approval. Perhaps if you were to gain some more notoriety on the Strip, we could get you in. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks. And Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere. That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built... He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what... They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think... Nothing is more important. He just had... Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
Oh.